Stealing elections, rigged elections, they surely can't happen in this country. This is America, right? Well, let's take that up with Rick Eggers. He's the research director for the Government Accountability Institute, author of the great book, Fraud, How the Left Plans to Steal the Next Election. The next election is upon us. Eric, great to have you with us. Give us a sense of just how widespread, if you would quickly, how widespread is fraud in this country, across this country in elections?
Well, what I think we're all realizing, unfortunately, in real time, Lou, is that fraud doesn't even have to be that widespread to literally swing a presidential election. Given the margins that we're seeing in such important swing states throughout the country, 10,000 votes or fewer can have a dramatic impact. And unfortunately, that's exactly what we're seeing in Pennsylvania right now. Sadly, we shouldn't really be surprised, right? I mean, we should all want every legal vote to count and only legal votes to count. But Pennsylvania's track record is the opposite of that.
Philadelphia looks like a cesspool electorally. Why in the world wouldn't the Republicans surround that thing and, if you will, at least apply a little, what would you call it, some sort of scent, a lot of observation and a real rigorous, demanding presence in those counting rooms and the polls themselves?
Well, you're exactly right, Lou, and I'm not a lawyer, so I can't speak to what the legal strategy was going into the election, but anybody that's been paying attention to election integrity issues in Philadelphia and Pennsylvania generally knows that there's been problems. Remember, Philadelphia literally had an elections official arrested for stuffing ballot boxes earlier this year. And don't forget that in 2016, after the election, the Secretary of State, otherwise known as the state's top election official, was actually fired over presiding over a system that permitted illegal aliens to vote. So this is not new for Pennsylvania, and I think that's why people that have been paying attention had concerns about Philadelphia, and unfortunately those concerns proved to be very well founded.
We're running short on time, Eric, and I apologize for that, but do you believe the president and the GOP will prevail in seeking redress in Philadelphia and Pennsylvania?
Well, Lou, I'm an optimist by nature, so I would say I remain optimistic that the true intent of the American voter will be realized, and I think they've got a lot of qualified officials in place to help make that happen.
Eric Eggers, a very political answer, but enlightening, and we appreciate it. Thanks so much. Good to